Alright, let's hope that this is in frame. I figured it would be a good thing. Nice little teaching moment. I'm sure a lot of people don't know how dents are fixed on cars, so this will give them a little bit of knowledge on it. That didn't go in the trash can, but we'll pick it up later. Alright, so this is already blown off. Now, we're going to just treat... Let's see if I can get real close. These little low points, where the sandpaper obviously is not touched, we are going to treat those as if they are small dents. Just for shits and giggles for this video, assume those are just small dents. So, because of how shallow they are, I don't need to use Bondo. Some polyester finishing putty, also known as metal glaze or glaze, will do just fine. So this is a two-part little system here. Hopefully we're still an angle. We've got the main, and then we've got the catalyst or hardener, cream hardener. So for this kind of circle, you go about like that. Put that aside. Now you want to give it a good stir. And now, as soon as that hardener touches that glaze, it's going to start doing what, kids? Hardening! That's right. That's right. Y'all are so smart. My viewers are so fucking smart. It's going to start hardening. So you can't dilly-dally. Can't fuck around. Can't be playing hee-haw with the fuck around gang. You got to get in here and get her done. Get her all mixed up, because you're really quite literally racing against the clock. So I mixed up enough here to do the entire stretch here. The entire stretch is not low, but it's easier to me to use $3 or $4 more in materials and make the whole process a lot easier on me by having everything at a certain height and then bringing it down. So, alright, so we got the filler mixed up to where we can't see any dark blue in it. Looks good. This is already blown off with compressed air. So we'll just wipe. This is what they mean by wiping a panel. So I've got that tight tape up there so the filler won't go up in that ravine. And it'll help me disperse it. So I'll do kind of a first light coat on everything. That section I need to work is actually in the sun, so I may not be able to do what I really want to do. I mix this up a little hot, which means it's going to dry a little faster than I want it to, but that should be alright. So we're going to wipe down there. This may actually, depending on how fast this starts to set up, I may be able to get it down here the rest of the way. Let's see. Oh, she's starting to go. Yeah, I think I can get the whole way. Yeah, look at there. Alright, so just make her all nice and smooth. And this is what I was talking about earlier. I don't know if I'll actually use that footage or not, but I was talking about earlier how the glaze doesn't always want to go exactly where you're wiping it. Like that right there. It's trying to act like it doesn't see that spot. And also you can see the lines every once in a while, so it's definitely an art to wiping this stuff. The smoother the wipe, the easier it is to sand it, because obviously you can essentially just consider this shit metal, because once it's dry, I mean, you're going to be sanding on it like it's metal. So before this gets a little bit too stiff, I'll pull that tape line, reveal our nice sharp edge there. But yeah, so like right there, you can see how there are low spots in it. That's kind of just the nature of the business. The longer you work with this stuff, the longer, the better you'll be able to wipe it smooth. And once you wipe it smooth, it's easier to sand smooth. So that should be the last wipe. I do not see a reason why I can't make that the last wipe, unless I'm not going to hit it with a DA. I'm going to block it straight from here. And that should be good to go, and then we can hopefully sand around. Obviously I haven't sanded any of that. We'll sand that, and hopefully still got a few more hours of sunlight. Hopefully I can get some of this stuff primed up today. So